Hello and welcome. Hey, welcome back to the Reuben Allen podcast, The Right Hand. Basically, we're Reuben Allen. We help small law firm owners build stronger and more profitable practices. I'm Greg Copeland. I'm your host today. And today we're diving into one of the most important uh, year-end conversations that you could have, and that is your law firm's financial health. The truth is, we go by quarters and we're programmed. Oh, I'm going to get things started for quarter one. And the truth of the matter is that January is too late to fix December. So what we're going to do is try to fix things now so you'll be ready. You can finish 2025 strong. So let's kind of walk through a practical checklist that you can use right now to finish 2025 strong and step into 2026 with confidence. Ready? Let's go. So, one of the things we want to do is to review accounts receivable. Cash flow is the lifeblood of your practice, everybody. Um, if you've got invoices sitting unpaid from September or October or even earlier, June, July, August, you can't ignore them. Don't just ignore them. What you need to do is send polite but firm reminders. This is a business. You have to make money too. You have mortgages to pay, rent to pay, children's school, whatever it may be, you need to pay. You have to pay it as well. You know, try to collect from your clients as best you can. Offer payment plans. Eh, You know, like try to work with your clients. Don't be afraid to reach out. So one of the things, a small PRI firm that I work with is going through this right now. And we set a plan last year for them to start collecting around September, October, November for past due. And they recovered about $40,000 in outstanding receivables just by tightening up their follow-up process. And what we did is we worked with them when we created something, again, that's firm but respectful, keeping it intact. And we assigned certain members of that team to reach out to the client. So we would have the administrators reach out or send the notice reminders instead of the attorney, so it doesn't become personal between the attorney and client, kind of putting that shield in between there and keeping that attorney client trust and professional relationship. And then it seems like the other person, that third person out there is out collecting money. Oh, that stern admin or paralegal or whoever it may be, bookkeeper sending me reminders. But what we did is we worked with them, follow the system that matches who they are as a firm and what the firm culture was. And again, they were able to collect about $40,000 in outstanding receivables. Uh, Another thing you want to do is you want to evaluate your expenses. You know, you want to look to where your money is going. Are you paying for the case management software that your team doesn't even log into? Is that case management software effective? Is there an alternative that is less expensive and as or more effective than the one that you're using? Um, you have to check and see if you have duplicate subscriptions. Are you subscribing to two or more systems or platforms that basically have the same purpose? Are you using uh, QuickBooks and Gusto or something like that? What is the purpose for what you're using? Are you using them both to pay people, um, or are you using QuickBooks for one, Gusto for another, and what you may need may fit into either one or the other? I recommend an expense audit every December and just take a look at what's necessary, what's not, where you can cut, where you may need to add. And you'll see it's amazing how much you can cut without hurting your operations. The third thing that you need to do, plan for taxes. It's inevitable, right? Taxes. Uh, Work with your accountant before December 31st. Can you maximize your retirement contributions? Should you prepay rent or insurance? Uh, where will the deductions be? Where do you foresee them? Where should I plan? What should I plan for? And I can't tell you how many lawyers wait until April only to realize they could have lowered their tax bill, months earlier. So get ahead of that, get ahead of the taxes, something we all don't like to do, something mentally a lot of us like to put off to the back burner to the last minute. Let's get it done. Uh, Measure your profitability by case type. And not every case is worth the same. And what you want to see is which practice areas are your bread and butter, and you want to identify those. And who, who was making money for you in 2025? What practice areas? Which ones may have drained your team? Which ones may have drained your resources? What does your case profitability look like with that? And, you know, what should guide your 2026 strategy based on what you found as far as case profitability for 2025? Five, you want to make smart year-end investments. Finally, just don't cut. You want to invest strategically. If you're upgrading your intake system and that saves you hundreds of hours next year, in my opinion, that's money well spent. Nothing more valuable than time. If you're training staff, uh, if it if training your staff on the systems and the usage means that fewer errors are made and a faster turnaround, that's leverage for 2025. And you want to know what to invest in, what systems, what technology, what staff that you want to invest in as well. And it's basic, easy things that you can do, that you can start now, make note of, jot down, and be prepared for when the end of December comes, and get your 2025 off to a start. So you don't want to let December slip away in a blur of holidays and case deadlines. Uh, you want to use this time now, September, October, to clean up receivables, trim expenses, plan for taxes, um, analyze profitability, invest smartly. And usually it's the firms that do this step, they go into January with some clarity. And those that don't often spend, Q1 playing catch up. So let's try that. It's a simple task. Start with writing down the expenses. Just know where you're at. Expenses, case profitability. Just start jotting things down and work from there. And so if you like more strategies on running a profitable law firm without burning out, you can check out our resources. We have them on our site, ReubenAllen.com. Until next time, you know, finish strong, start stronger. And if you want to book a free strategy session exploratory call, that's what we're here for. We're happy to talk to you. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time on the right hand. All right, everybody, just going to give you some quick tips here on how to build client loyalty with personalized service. So do you want, as a law firm owner, do you want clients who never shop around for another lawyer? Of course, we all do. So the secret there is simple, and it's personalization. So what we're going to do is just break this down quickly. We want you to, one, remember the small details. Use your intake forms or CRM to know birthdays, preferences, or even small milestones. Like when a client's case reach an important stage or something like that. So an example would be like a quick email check-in saying happy birthday, Bob or Judy or whoever. Um, hope you have a great day. And I know it's something simple, but it builds more loyalty than most firms ever attempt. Two, you want to tailor your communications. Some clients prefer call, some clients prefer text, others prefer email. Ask up front what their communication preferences are and then stick to their preference. Respect how they want to be contacted. And this shows that you value their time and comfort and that you paid attention to listen to them. And this is one of the things that we do automatically when I'm speaking with a client or anyone. I usually say, what are your communication preferences? If I need to contact you, what is your preferred method of communications? Is it text? Is it email? Do you need me to call you because you're so swamped with emails all the time? You need me to straight call you? What is it? I jot that down. It's in our notes, and that's how we contact. It's your preference. 3, what you need to do is learn how to anticipate their needs. Don't wait for your clients to ask. If you know they'll have questions about next steps or timelines, or what you need to do is proactively send updates. I like to advise clients to put a lot of a description of the process in their orientation packet, whether it be an orientation video or it's a a PDF one sheet that kind of rolls down the process so they know what to expect. And what this does, it creates a peace of mind for the client, and it reduces frustration on their end. 4, show gratitude beyond the case. A handwritten thank you note after resolution, or even sharing a resource relevant to their situation. What this does, it tells them that you see them as people, not just files, not just a dollar sign. So in closing, those are the 4 ways right off the bat. Personalized service transforms clients into long-term advocates. And when the clients feel, if they feel valued, if they feel seen, when they feel seen, they stay loyal. And what they ultimately do is end up sending referrals. This is what we do. We like a service, we tell everyone about it. So build those things. Remember the small details, tailor your communication, anticipate their needs, and show gratitude beyond the case. That's how you build client loyalty with personalized service. Thank you.